Hi there, it's Grant here and welcome back to the Fast Track Options Trading Challenge. And in this video, I'm going to discuss what I consider to believe the best options trading platforms and brokers that you can choose. Now, what I'm going to reveal here is based on my own personal research. And I'm just to let you know, I'm not based in the US, I'm based in Europe. So my options are a lot more limited. If you're based outside the US for finding an options trading broker and a platform. But I did a lot of research into this to find the right platform and broker for me. It was pretty exhaustive and pretty exhausting at the same time, but I've chosen one and I found what I believe to be the best for based on my research. So with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So the first options trading platform is something called Tastyworks. And sorry, let me just, before I get into this, this is actually, when I got into options trading earlier this year, this was actually really interesting to me. Options trading is huge in the United States. It is massive, and that is really where the main market for options trading is. But if you're outside the US, if you're based in Europe or anywhere else, options trading isn't anywhere near as popular, or a lot of the Europeans and other people in the world don't have the same access, to the stocks. But also, to put it another way, you've got a lot less brokers and platforms to choose from if you're outside the US. If you're in the US, the world's your oyster. You've got all sorts of options trading brokers and platforms to choose from. If you're outside the US, then you're going to have to do a lot of research. But hopefully, I'm going to narrow that research for you. So, the first broker and platform I'm going to discuss is Tastyworks. Now, this is the one I personally use. Like I said, I'm based in the UK, and when I started researching, as I said, I have got massively limited access to options trading brokers and platforms. And through my deep research and choosing the right broker, and I must stress that choosing the right broker and the right platform is really, really important. You've got to trust it and you've got to feel comfortable with it. So this isn't a process to take lightly. But anyway, in my case, after a lot of research and quite a lot of frustration, I chose Tastyworks. Now, why did I choose Tastyworks? A lot of the guys who trade in the UK and Europe really rated it. And the good thing about Tastyworks, if you're outside the United States, you get full access to all of the US stocks and all of the options trading strategies and everything. And this was actually voted the #1 options trading platform by Investopedia, I do believe, in 2022. Could be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. And the more I looked into this, the more I knew it's the right platform for me, because it gives me access to all of the US markets, all of the options trading strategies. Doesn't cost anything to open the account. Doesn't cost anything to leave no money in the account. The fees are competitive. Trades are really quick to enter and load. Yeah, so this really ticked all of the boxes. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you inside Tastyworks as well. And just to let you know, I'm not affiliated with Tastyworks in any way. It's just what I use, and I just want to show you inside to show you what it looks like. So yeah. Big thumbs up for Tastyworks. The only bummer about Tastyworks, especially if you're outside the United States or based in the UK, is that it can be a bit of a faff transferring money to your account. Now, from transferring money to the account, it does take, actually, when I transferred money from my account into my Tastyworks brokering account, it took less than a day, but I had to pay a £25 bank transfer fee. So if you're doing that regularly, it is going to become fairly expensive. So that's the only downfall, is that outside the United States, because this company is based in the United States, you're going to be paying a bank transfer fee to send money. So yeah, that's the only bummer. So what I would probably advise is if you're going in on Tastyworks, I would probably put enough money in there in your account, obviously depending on your budget, so you don't need to transfer money to it too often. Otherwise, the bank fees, depending on where you are in the world, are going to get expensive. So big thumbs up mostly for Tastyworks. Yeah, I really like it, and it's the one I personally use. And I think, this is pretty much, from what I've researched, the best options trading platform there is, because the guys behind it are experienced traders and they build it for traders. So yeah, Tastyworks, big thumbs up, especially if you're outside the United States and you're based in the UK or Europe. So what's the next one? We've got Robinhood. Now this Robinhood is probably the most popular trading platform and options trading platform amongst millennials. And I first heard about this, did some research, and I thought, right, I really want Robinhood. But unfortunately, when I tried to open a Robinhood account, it wouldn't let me, because at the moment, Robinhood is only available to US users. And I was pretty annoyed at that, because Robinhood ticked all the boxes for me. It's popular, it looks really easy to use. Yeah, but unfortunately, if you're outside the US, you're not going to get access to Robinhood. Now, I did, through my research, Robinhood was going to release the Robinhood trading app in the UK, but for whatever reason, they pulled the plug and they didn't release it. Whether they're going to be coming to the UK and Europe in the future, next year, I have no idea, but I hope so, because it does look quite good. But the only thing I would say is some of the professional traders say don't use Robinhood. Now, I don't know why. I have no idea why, but some of the traders out there are saying, yeah, don't open Robinhood and trade options with it. I don't know why about that, but from my own personal opinion, Robinhood looked great, looked easy to use. And if you're in the US, well, Robinhood might be your best option, because it's very beginner friendly and fairly easy to use. So I think if you're in the US, Robinhood might be one of the best ones for you, along with Tastyworks. But yeah, Robinhood is extremely popular and probably is the most popular options trading platform, especially in the US. But if you're outside the US, you're not going to be able to get access to it. So next one we have is Interactive Brokers. Now this is another one I looked at purely because, like I said, outside the US, brokering brokers and trading platforms for options traders are limited. Now, Interactive Brokers is a UK company. It became highly recommended if you want to trade options. And the beautiful thing about it is that, seeing it's a UK company, as far as I believe, sending funds to your trading account should be easy because it is based in the UK. I did look at this, but I decided against it because Interactive Brokers is more based towards a professional, and reading the charts and placing trades is a little more complex than it is for Tastyworks. So in the end, I decided not to go with Interactive Brokers and I went with Tastyworks. But apparently Interactive Brokers is very good. Fees are reasonable. And like I say, if you're outside the UK, very easy to transfer your money because it's a UK-based account, and if you're in Europe. But obviously, if you're in the US, this is another very, very good broker and options trading platform to consider. So yeah, another very good options trading broker and platform. Now, the last one I'm going to look at is Thinkorswim or Amitrade. This is another very, very good options trading platform, one of the best. Unfortunately, I do believe this is only available for US users. But through my research into this platform, it is very, very good. Got very good charts. I mean, it's got free data. It's got all access to all of the, stocks and all options trading strategies. I mean, it's even got a simulator. So if you want to practice your trading before spending your money, you can. Very, very good service. Obviously, I couldn't have it or use it because it's only available for US users, I do believe. But it's a shame because it looks really, really good. And again, from my research and listening to people, it's one of the best options trading platforms and brokers out there. So these are really the 4 best options trading brokers and platforms out there. All of these would be great, but again, if you're outside the US and you're in the UK, Europe, or anywhere in the world, your options are limited. If you're in the US, you can have all of these and a whole ton more that I haven't included in this list but I only chose these because these were the best from my research. If If you're in the US, you can use any of these. Just do your own research and pick the one that's right for you. But if you're outside of the US and you want to trade or, options and trade the US markets with options, I would probably advise either Interactive Brokers, but my pick is Tastyworks. This, from my opinion and my research and using this platform, is probably the best all-round options trading platform because this is actually built for options trading. So yeah, it's free to open an account. Fees are fees are reasonable. Easy to place trades. Data's good. You've got access to full US markets. If you're in the US, it's perfect. If you're outside the US, it's still great. So yeah, in my opinion, Tastyworks is probably the best. If you want to be, the cool school and you're based in the US, Robinhood's probably a good one for you. It's most popular, it's most widely used, especially amongst millennials. Fees are reasonable, very, very easy to use, interface for placing your trades. So if you want to be cool and have something easy to use and you're based in the US, Robinhood's probably the best to go. Interactive Brokers is probably, if you're in the US, it's probably bottom of the list because it's quite a clunky and difficult platform to use, even though they're very, very good. But this is more really aimed to the serious trader and day trader and broker. So this is probably, bottom of the list. But if you're based outside the UK and the US and you don't like Tastyworks, Interactive Brokers, it's probably your next best bet. And obviously we've got, Ameritrade, Thinkorswim. This is another great one. Again, this is only available for US citizens and traders. But yeah, as far as I can see, awesome platform. But let me just show you inside Thinkorswim if my account's still open. Here we go. So this is Tastyworks. So this is the brokerage and platform that I use. Here's basically a look like what all of the options trades, all of the options dates and trades sort of look like. I'm not going to show you around. I'm just going to give you a brief look what it looks like. But if you, this is on, the S&P 500 ETF Trust, which is a stock I trade. But basically, if options terminology, you've got the strike prices down here. If I open this is the expiry date of an option, just to give you an example. Down the center, here's the strikes. On the left is your calls. On the right are your puts. This is buy. Ask is to buy. Bid is to sell. If you want to buy an option, you just click on, depending on which one, just click on ask. And then your order will show up here and you can change the amount of contracts you have and, limit, review. And then you just review and send. And on the next page, you basically place your trade. If you don't like that, just clear and it will clear it out for you. Very, very, it's probably, great options trading platform. Like I say, this was created by options trading experts. Guys have been in the industry a long time. So this platform's created for the serious options trader. So if you're outside the US, I would definitely go with Tastyworks 100%. Because it's easy to open an account. I think I have my account open within 24 hours. And from there, like I say, I can transfer funds within 24 hours. But bummer is, if you're outside the US, you pay £25 bank transfer fee. But if you're in the US, I think it would be free to transfer money because you're local. So yeah, this is Tastyworks. This is probably my favorite options trading platform. Tastyworks, really like it. But any of the ones I suggested would be suitable for you if you're in the US. But if you're outside the US, I'd probably look at Tastyworks or Interactive Brokers. Anyway, that is what I've got for you. Last thing I'll say, if you like the video, like it. If you want to subscribe to the channel to get more content like this, why not subscribe? What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to leave my favorite options trading advisory down below. One Ticker Trader. I learned a lot of my options trading sort of knowledge through One Ticker Trader and the One Ticker retirement strategy. The guy who runs it is Larry Benedict. Him and his team put out, high quality options trades. I do believe Larry and his team are on the 10 trade winning streak with our options. So what I'm going to do is if you want great options stock advisories and you want to learn his one ticker retirement plan option strategy, I'll leave a link down to it below. It's only $19, locks your membership in for a year, and you also get a 60-day money back guarantee. So why not give it a whirl? What I'll do is I'll also link to the brokerages down below as well. So if you want to open an account, you can do. And like I said, I'm not affiliated with Tastyworks or any of these accounts. But I just want to make your job easier to open an options trading account, because I'll be honest, I found it a bit of a nightmare because, yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing. So hopefully this video has helped you if you're an options trading beginner to get a bit more clarity of your options available for opening an options trading account and looking for a broker. Anyway, that's what I've got for you. Hope you found the video useful and informative, and I'll speak to you soon.